Another way of fixing this is also to place this in the skirt like so, which is quite common. Bring it to the waist, and let's say if it's a V shape you are giving it, you just do what? You take it off like so. Like so. And the back, you can either maintain it or trim it down a bit, and that should have been done earlier on. I'm just trying to show us the ways we can do this. And with these two, you can just attach it like so. Just hem it down, and if you are going to embellish, you just embellish on it like so. This is another way. You can also decide to do this. You find the midpoint and you turn it in like this. Like so, and stitch. So with this, you take it to your sewing machine. You take it to your sewing machine. And you are going to sew it like so. I hope you can see what I'm doing. You sew it like this. You do the same thing to the back as well. You open this up like so, and if you use the lining to turn it to, all you need to do is, it's already open, so there's no need to open anything. Okay, you hold this to like this, and these two like this. So I'm using pins because this is not the style I want to do, or I don't want to use this method. That's why I'm using the pins. Okay, should be on the line. That's on the seam line, the side seam line. Like so. And do you see how I did this? Then you turn it out. Ouch. So it should be looking something like this. Okay, so I should have brought this up, right? I brought it up a bit. Because this I'm not notching, so that is why. Because if we really want to do this style, so let me start all over again. That is if you don't want the raw edge to show. If you want the raw edge to show, you don't mind, you just stack it, you just hem it on it, and it wouldn't do anything. If you don't want the raw edge to show, if you don't mind the raw edge, you just stack it. But since we mind, let me mark this part. Since so this will be stitching along these sides. I hope I can clean off this chalk after I'm done. Okay, so now we have this. So we just look for the midpoint of this and attach it to this. So you attach it. Oh, why are you giving me tough time? Come on, come on. So I didn't even notch this, mark this thing well. So let's see this way, because it's a vein shaped something we are doing in this way, right? Then we attach this waist to this. If it's not fitting, then it means we have to hold this in a bit. But let me just use this to show us what I mean. Do the same thing here as well. Look for the line that we marked and attach. Okay, so I'm having the issue here. Okay. This is so easy to do, okay? I'm in a bit of a rush, hence I'm doing this, but it's so easy to do. So easy when you get your angles right. Or you let the person fit before you join the skirts to the top part. That too is another way you can do this to get a perfect fit. So I'll just turn this out and let's take this pin off. You see it, so this is not so much well done, but at least it gives an idea of what I'm saying. Just close this up. Okay, this is just a rough work because this is not what I'll be doing, but I just wanted you to know that you can do it this way too. So you see the raw edges here, you can decide to give it a knitting, or you, however you finish it off, just give a clean work or job, do a clean job. That is it. So we are done with this. So with my method, I'll be stitching on it. I'll be stitching this on it. So how to take this off. I hope this is clear. So this is another way you can attach your corset top to the down. That's either kente, be it kente or anything that you want to join. This also works. Forgive the noise at my background today. So this is what I want to do. So I was careful not to cut deep. I was very careful not to cut too deep. I hope this thing will should have used an invisible chalk, but I'm sure it will.